The beef been now over since more than a year now, but the repercussions, especially to Drake's image, been even harder, and to the point that it makes him look like an immature little kid right now. Kendrick Lamar been on a whole victory lap, touring his GNX stadium tour together with SZA, and while Kendrick has also been getting some criticism for quote-unquote dragging the beef on his tour, it seemed to now die down overall, with just only their respective fan bases going at it, calling Kendrick's tour being sold to bots, for example, or Kendrick fans calling Drake's latest album with partynextdoor a flop. While I do think there was a clear winner in the beef in itself, I'd like to think that I'm relatively neutral because I enjoy both of their music. But coming back to the topic, a few days ago the next tour stop was Toronto, and a lot of people were discussing about this tour stop and were possibly scared something could happen to Kendrick and his entourage. And also people of Drake's camp seem to be boasting that they would do something to Kendrick if he ever would step foot into Toronto. And also if the people from Toronto would come to the show in the first place as well. But contrary to the belief, people from Toronto actually turned up. Kendrick's show was sold out, and which I didn't expect was that the fans even sang parts of the diss tracks. And this just overall makes Drake look bad in my opinion, that even in a city that there are people that don't really rap him. In defense of Drake, I must say that if Drake would do a show in California, I think the same thing would happen. But what makes him truly look bad in my opinion is Top 5, a Toronto rapper also associated with Drake, and he's just doing stupid stuff and threatening Kendrick and his family, trying to get on his hotel, and it just makes Drake's people look salty and like losers. But even Drake himself seemed to be agitated by the Toronto show, that he Instagram DM'd a Canadian politician calling him a quote-unquote goof for going to Kendrick's show. And I just think that was really corny from Drake because it just makes him look worse. And he even made the politician apologize online, and he says that he shouldn't have went to Kendrick's show and that it's always Drake over Kendrick and he went for SZA in the first place. Let me know what you think about the situation. I just find it funny that Drake, who was trying so hard to be so unbothered about the beef, is now stooping so low to insult especially a politician for going to a show like it's not that deep. It's not the fans' fault who like probably both of their music that you lost the beef. Like, it doesn't make sense. But let me know what you think in the comments. Peace out.